I want to say when like they called this afternoon, and I mean it's such an honor to even be considered in a group like that. So I was very excited, and then I guess as conversations progressed, and I mean I was their guy. I mean I was very excited. I was very happy, and I mean I'm ready to go.
Any kind of description of what the fastball does? In your mind, Jared mentioned how successful it was in the zone. How would you describe?
You caught a lot of advanced college arms at Louisville. I'm thinking about guys like Bobby Miller and Reed Detmers and those kinds of guys. How much did that help you grow as a catcher?
Tremendously. I mean, learning how to handle a staff for 3 years under Coach Williams, under the coaches, and just getting to know different personality types and how to get the most out of each guy. I mean, something I take a lot of pride in. I'm really proud of our pitching staff and the relationships I have with them. So, I mean, they made me better, and I hope I made them better too.
Eventually, I do. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Henry, this is Andrew Chernoff with WLKY in Louisville. What does it mean to be the #1 overall pick in the MLB Draft?
I mean, I'm just honored, honestly. Got a lot of amazing people in my life who have helped make this possible. So credit to them, and I mean, I'm very excited.
Hey, Henry, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach McDonald was there with you. What was that moment like when you guys got to talk right after being selected?
It's special. I mean, getting to share it. I mean, he's done so much for my career. All the coaches at Louisville. I mean, I owe so much to the program that, just being able to give back that little bit. I mean, I hope it meant a lot to him because he means a lot to me.
Kevin Gorman of the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
There's a lot of talk from Ben Cherington and others that you've improved greatly as a catcher from high school to college to this point. What have you done to make the improvements, and how much is it important to you to stay at catcher as a professional?
It's very important to me. I love to catch. I love being able to contribute every pitch. So for me, doing everything I can off the field and on the field during practice, I mean, what I do every day to be the best baseball player and best catcher I can be is my goal every day.
Hey, Henry, Mike Prisuta from WDVE in Pittsburgh. Your new GM said he got the impression you want to be part of something great. I'm wondering what you learned about the Pirates organization in this process. You know where they are picking first overall. And do you kind of see long-term your rise coinciding with the Pirates' rise as you come up through the system and get to the big leagues?
That's the plan. I mean, going there and meeting with all of them and everybody in the organization, I mean, it was clear they're all chasing the same thing, and they're chasing greatness for the Pirates, and they see the vision where they can be great, they can win World Series, and I mean, just being able to contribute a teeny bit to going towards that goal, I mean, I'm super excited. I'm ready to go.
Henry, what do you think the key is to sticking at catcher? I mean, obviously you're going to play well and do everything you can, but I would imagine, teams often move their best hitters away from the position. Like, what do you feel like you have to do to show them that, in 2021 or whatever it may be, that you are going to stick there?
I mean, just working hard every day. I mean, everything in life I have to get better at. I mean, I can constantly get better. I mean, I'm never really comfortable with any part of my game, let alone just catching. And I think the potential for improvements really excites me. I think the way I'm going to go about it and work hard every single day on that aspect of my game is going to pay off, and the results will show, and I'm going to be a catcher for a long time.
Henry, it's kind of a three-part thing here, very short. Who is the catcher you idolized growing up? Who's the catcher that you modeled your game after? And is there one current ball player that you'd like to be like?
I mean, I grew up watching Yachty and Buster. I mean, those guys, not only how amazing they were on the field, but off the field, you just hear amazing things about them, how much they both won and led their teams. That's something you strive to. I think I have the ability to be one of the rare catchers who impacts the ball on both sides. And I mean, that's what I strive for. Like a guy like JT, a guy like Will. So moving forward, that's the path I see myself going down.
Hey, Henry, you mentioned Will. Have you talked much with him throughout this process?
No, I think he's pretty busy.
Henry, I know you were able to catch some guys like Ottavino and Barnes. Did you know them before? How did that come about? And what did you learn from that experience from them? Did they give you feedback, or was it more, guys just throwing?
It was a weird time where I literally saw a video of Ottavino like throwing into a net on his Instagram story, and I was like, all right, there's no way this dude's gonna see this. But I messaged him. I was like, I'm around the corner. Like, if you want to get some work in, like, let's go whenever you want. I'll help. And then he responded, and then later on, Matt Barnes needed a catcher too, so I started catching them. And I mean, it was great to get work in, and I mean, getting better is always good. But the lessons I learned off the field from them, two guys who've done it at a high level for a long time, I mean, that's the stuff I'll never forget.
This is Andrew Sharloff again in Louisville. You've known for a while that you were going to go early in this draft. I mean, how much of a challenge was it to tune that out and still focus on your season to get to this point?
I don't think it was a challenge at all, honestly. I mean, every day when you got to really put your full effort forward to winning and doing everything you can to help your team, you don't really have time for things like that.
Hey, Henry, did you get much draft interest out of high school? Why
Actually,
is that?
I was pretty set on going to college. Actually, the only team that called me the day before was the Pirates. So.
Henry, have any of your Louisville teammates texted you or get any good messages from Dan McDonald or anyone?
I think I have like 700 text messages. I haven't got back to him yet. I'll do it tomorrow, or hopefully.
Hey, Henry, this is Tyler Greever from WHAS in Louisville. On the ESPN broadcast, you said you found out, I think, an hour before the pick was announced that you were going to be the top pick, but you couldn't tell your family or anybody. What was that hour like for you? What's running through your head when you can't really reveal that to the people who have been there the whole way?
Well, my family wasn't even – they were eating before when I found out, and I was kind of just there alone, and I just started smiling and pacing around, all nervous and anxious, kind of just like take it all in and trying to process it. But I mean, when I saw my family, my mom actually picked up right away. She's like, "Oh," and when she like hugged me, she's like, "Yep, you know something." I was like, "Yep." And then later on, I got like the double confirmed. You don't want to say it and then have it not happen. So when I got it fully confirmed, I just looked at him and told him it was going to happen. I mean, being able to share that with them was so special and something I'll remember forever.
Henry, Ben talked about how it spoke to your character that you went to the combine, even though you knew you were going to be, one of the first players taken in this draft. I guess, first of all, why did you decide to go, and did that relationship with Ben, him sticking around there, develop there?
Well, I love this game more than anything. And you hear a lot about moving forward, we need to market the game better, need to market the players better. And there's always more we can do. But when an opportunity like that presented itself, and even if maybe somebody could, like I was suggested, maybe I didn't need to go or it wasn't the most important thing, I felt like that if there was going to be that opportunity that we've all been looking for to market the game and to do more for the players, that I wanted to be a part of it. I want to help this game moving forward. I love it. And anything I can do to, help this generation, help the next generation, I want to.
Henry, I'm curious how long that conversation lasted between you and the Pirates the day before the draft when you were in high school. I'm assuming it not very long.
It's actually pretty funny. Well, they called in the draft. They kind of they call, that they're in, but they offered a number, and I said I wasn't going to sign for it. And they said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes." And I can promise you that's a lot less than you'll get me for out of college. And it actually ends up. Yeah.
Hey, well, what was the double confirm? Or excuse me, Henry, what was the double confirm, and why did you doubt the initial confirm?
I didn't doubt it. I don't know if that would be the right word. It felt surreal. I was kind of just walking around the theater and like trying to take it all in, and my family was like, they're like eating, and I'm like, guys, get in here, because that if I could, I would have told them before. And then the second they got there, it was like pictures and we're sitting down. So. I don't know. It was just like the double confirmed as I was sitting there, and like I got a call. It was like right after, like, Ben's gonna call you, and like just congratulations. And I just kind of looked at it was great.
Henry, how much do you know about the Pirates organization, especially the organizational depth at catcher?
I don't know much, honestly. About the Pirates organization, I mean, I'm a huge baseball fan, not just a player. So growing up watching, I mean, they were good for a very long time. And I mean, obviously capable of great things in the future. I didn't pay attention to, like organizational depth or things like that, just especially being in season right before. I mean, I had a ton of things to worry about. And then, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to be part of the organization and ready to go.
Anything else for Henry?
Hey, Henry, this is a small thing, but can you give us an idea of where, if you know, where the Pirates were thinking of taking you? Like, we're talking top few rounds in back out of high school, or was it later?
Never even came out, honestly. It was just would have been day 2.
All good for Henry. Okay, Henry, thank you very much. Congrats again. I'll see you down the road, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. See you guys. Thank you.